Good evening and welcome to NACTV Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, November 20th, 2024, broadcasting live from Nipawin, Manitoba. We're going to be playing our NACTV Bigger Bingo, but before we do, here are our rules. Our license number is LGCA 6052 MBI 35606. First rule, one ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the tuning number for Game 3, the blackout and 52 numbers. Number 2, when bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to win the prize. Number 3, each bingo game will be closed when bingo has been declared and verified by calling the number displayed on the screen. The phone lines are open to receive calls, and it has been announced 3 times that the phone lines are open to receive calls. At least one phone line has been available for calls for 2.5 minutes, and the game is declared closed. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Number 4, prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Number 5, final win confirmation occurs when the winners submit their date stamp sheet containing the winning card to NACTV. Number 6, in the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event's start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled or resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at NACTV for a future game or call in to the office and we'll just note that you're playing it next time. Please check the NACTV.tv website or call the office for confirmation of the games to be played. Number 7, Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. Jackpot in 50 numbers or less is a minimum of $1,000. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Number 8, Games 2 and 3 are played on the colored cards. Tonight is orange. Game 2, the X game, has a prize amount of $150. Game 3, which continues from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is a minimum of $500. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Number 9, if Game 3 is won with the toonie ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive the accumulated toonie pot plus the blackout or consolation prize, whichever one they won on. Number 10, jackpots for Games 1 and 3 accumulate by 50 cents per package sold. When a jackpot is won, the pot will increase from the minimum amount when accumulated sales reach that value from 0. Number 11, the toonie pot accumulates by $1 per package sold. When it is won, it starts at 0. Number 12, prizes must be claimed and checks cashed within 6 months from the bingo play date. Number 13, a list of the bingo numbers called can be obtained from the NACTV office. That's our rules. Good luck to everyone. Let's find out what our toonie ball is. And let's play bingo. So our toonie ball for tonight is the N41 number. We're not playing this number. This is the number for the third game that you're looking for to win that toonie pot of $11,107. It was N41. So I'll just put N41 back in the hopper. And now we'll get started and play our first game. We are playing on the yellow cards for a jackpot in 50 numbers or less. The jackpot's $20,215. Your first number out on those gold colored cards is under the 073. 073. Under the G46, G46. Under the G49, G49. Under the G53, G53. Under the G59, G59. Under the O72, O72. Under the N37, N37. Under the O71, O71. Under the G60, G60. Under the B10, B10. Under the B1, B1. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the O66, O66. Under the N43, N43. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the G50, G50. Under the B11, B11. Under the I-30, I-30. Under the B7, B7. Under the I-19, I-19. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the B9, B9. Under the G55, G55. Under the O65, O65. Under the O61, O61. Under the B2, B2. Under the B8, B8. Under the O70, O70. Under the B4, B4. Under the O75, O75. Under the B14, B14. Under the B13, B13. Under the N39, N39. Under the B6, B6. Under the G56, G56. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the O69, O69. Under the N40, N40. Under the N36, N36. Under the I-21, I-21. Under the N45, N45. Under the G54, G54. Under the B3, B3. Under the N31, N31. Under the G48, G48. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the O63, O63. Under the I-16, I-16. Under the O67, O67. And that is your 50th member. So we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes, see if anybody calls in with a bingo, gives people a chance to call in. Our phone lines are open. Phone number is there, 204-476-2639. Number in the hoop there in the window is not in play, so you can't bingo on that number. So your last number called is under the O67, and both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And while we're waiting for that timer to count down, I've got those community announcements for you. On this Friday in Nipawin here at the Co-op grocery store, there's free samples of the High Life Premium Pork will be available from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Our Santa Claus Parade and the Glorious Christmas Wish Sale, the Santa celebration is this Saturday. At the Yellowhead Hall, there's the Christmas Wish Sale. They have 50 vendors offering lots of different products. It's the perfect place to kick off your holiday shopping. And Santa will be there from 10 till 1 for photos. Families coming for Santa pictures get in free at that Yellowhead. Otherwise, it's a $3 admission. There's also on that same day, there's a free movie at the Roxy for the children. And then the Santa Claus parade is at 6 o'clock. Starting at the Yellowhead Center, going down Mountain. And there's maps of it in different places. You can look to see if you're not sure. It's the same route. All our parades here take in town. The Evergreen Environmental Technologies is open Monday to Friday, 8 to 4, Saturday, 8 to 3. The next time they're closed will be December 25th and 26th for Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed. And we'll move on to the consolation round for $100. Still looking for a blackout on the gold colored cards. And the next number out is under the 068. 068. Under the G58, G58. Under the N44, N44. Under the 064, 064. Under the B5, B5. Under the N42, N42. Under the G57, G57. Under the N34, N34. Under the 074, 074. Under the N32, N32. Under the G51, G51. Under the B15, B15. And we have a caller. So B15 is our last number called.
Okay, what number did you bingo on? 8072.
B15.
Which one?
B15.
Oh, B15. Okay, that's one number down. B15. 8072.
Yeah, B15.
Okay. All right, that's bingo.
So we have a valid bingo, and we have one phone line open to receive your calls.
072.
So somebody's bingoed on the last number call. That was B15.
What is your name? Hi, Darlene. It's Christopher.
Okay, I kind of have an important message to give to people who get their cards mailed to them. Because of the postal strike, we will be unable to mail any bingo packages. If you live in Winnipeg and you want bingo packages and you're playing tonight, if you want to give the station a call when the game ends, I'm going into Winnipeg tomorrow. Maybe we can arrange something. Otherwise, I'm not too sure how it'll work. So just a reminder that we can't mail out bingo packages. So if you've sent a check in the mail, we won't get that either.
Hello.
So once again, if you're mailing a check in the mail for bingo packages, we probably won't get it. Give us a call. We'll try and do something as an alternate arrangement. But if you live in Winnipeg and you're planning on playing in December and you want December cards, if you could hang on till the game is finished at 8 o'clock or whenever we do finish and call in, you can talk to me and we'll see if we can arrange something, because I am going to Winnipeg tomorrow. Both phone lines are available for your calls, are
There
open.
you go.
Okay, we'll be moving on to our orange colored cards after this with the Big X game first. And then, because it's a carry-on game, and those same orange colored cards, we'll also play our blackout 52 numbers. And that 52 number jackpot is $10,471. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any other phone calls, I declare this game closed and move on to that letter X for $150. And our winner on the Bonanza Consolation was Darlene Gillies, purchasing the cards here at the station. Congratulations to Darlene. Okay, letter X on those orange colored cards. For a $150 prize. First number out is under the N36. N36. Under the N33. N33. Under the 075, 075. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the N34, N34. Under the G52, G52. Under the B7, B7. Under the G49, G49. Under the O61, O61. Under the O67, O67. Under the N39, N39. Under the G51, G51. Under the G55, G55. Under the G58, G58. Under the N31, N31. Under the B6, B6. Under the O73, O73. Under the O68, O68. Under the O62, O62. Under the G59, G59. Under the B15, B15. Under the G46, G46. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the N45, N45. Under the O63, O63. Under the N40, N40. Under the O70, O70. Under the G50, G50. Under the G54, G54. Under the I-19, I-19. And we do have a caller, so we'll pause here. But the person was calling in before I-19.
And what is the number in the middle of your card? 8940. And that's 3 numbers back.
Okay, can I see the sheet, please? Not the phone.
Sorry.
Okay, we know it wasn't the I-19. No G54. G50. Yep. Yeah, go ahead, take the information.
Okay, it's a bingo.
Okay, yeah, 3 numbers back, G50. We have valid bingo, 3 numbers back, G50.
8, 9.
Okay, so now I'm going to do this. Yeah, you got that. We have valid bingo on G50. Oh, we got one phone line open to receive your calls. One phone line is open. And I'd like to thank everybody for playing along and supporting NACTV. And there's another way you can help support us, and that is by going to our YouTube channel and hitting the subscribe button, even if you don't really watch YouTube there much. Some of the programs, some of you watch them on TV, but a lot of them sometimes are on the YouTube. So if you have access to the internet, you can go to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button to help support us. And I think that'll be on the if you go to nactv.tv, our website, I think you can find the link for the YouTube there.
Congratulations.
We now have both phone lines open to receive your calls. And our tuning number N41 has not been called, so it's still in play. So maybe somebody will win the toonie pot tonight of $11,107. So again, that tuning number is N41. It has not been called, so you'll be wanting to look for that. If you don't have it on your card, that's a problem. You obviously can't win on it. For those that do have N41, maybe somebody will be lucky tonight in time for Christmas. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed. And we'll move to that blackout in 52 numbers for a jackpot of $10,471. And our winner on the Big X was Kathy Carter Squire of Brandon, purchasing the winning cards for the Brandon Superstore Lottery Kiosk. Congratulations to Kathy. Okay. Continuing on your orange colored cards for a prize of $10,471 in 52 numbers or less. Your next number out is under the G56. G56. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the G48, G48. Under the O66, O66. Under the I-21, I-21. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the N42, N42. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the B14, B14. Under the B12, B12. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the N43, N43. Under the B11, B11. Under the B5, B5. Under the N32, N32. Under the N41, N41. Under the I-16, I-16. Under the O74, O74. Under the G47, G47. And that is your 50-second number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes and see if anybody can claim that jackpot of $10,471 with a bingo. Last number called was G47. Okay, now it's time to thank the businesses that have generously helped to support NACTV through a donation. They would be, and they're all in Nipawin here, Gill and Schmall, John's Electric, Stride Credit Union, Home Hardware, Nipawin Veterinary Clinic, Diamond Waterworks, Gill and Schmall Agencies, oh, I got that twice, okay, Taylor Law Patterson's, Rotary Club of Nipawin. And once again with the community announcements in Nipawin here, don't forget tomorrow, Friday, November 22nd from 11 till 2, you can try free samples of High Life Premium Pork, and Co-op is now carrying that product as well, so giving you some free samples. And then on the 23rd, on the Saturday, is our Christmas day basically. The Arts Forward's Glorious Christmas Wish Sale is on at the Yellowhead from 10 till 3. It's a $3 admission fee. Unless you are coming for Santa pictures, then the families will get in free. Children under 12, also 12 and under, also get in free. There's a movie afterwards at 2 o'clock at the Roxy for the children. So there'll be a children's movie. And the Parade of Lights at 6 o'clock, which it will be dark by then. And that's happening this Saturday. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to the consolation round for $100. And our N41 tuning pot number was called, so there will be no winning on that N41 now. The next number out on those orange colored cards, still looking for a blackout. Next number is under the B9. B9. Under the B4. B4. Under the B3, B3. And we have a caller. That's pretty fast.
On B3, what is the
Wow.
number in the middle of your card? 5203.
Sure enough, we have a bingo. B3.
Okay.
Okay. That was quick. Not quick enough for the jackpot, but close. Okay, and reminder, we are unable to mail bingo packages because, of course, the post office is on strike. So if you are in Winnipeg and you want to get cards, bingo packages for December, give me a call at the end of this program after the next program comes up, and we'll see if we can accommodate you somehow, because I am coming into Winnipeg tomorrow, unless the weather is really bad or something. But I'm going to check the roads later today. I'm sure they've cleared up by now.
Okay, congratulations.
Oh. We have both phone lines open again. And let's see what there is for programming tomorrow. Let's go for, okay, tomorrow's programming. We've got what's the big idea? At 1 o'clock p.m. It's a new show or a new episode. Something new for NACTV. And I guess we've got two of them. One's MNP and one is Community Future at 8. The Hidden Hollow Ravensburger puzzle competition. They had a puzzle competition here at it's called the Hidden Hollow. It's a toy store for children and adults. And the puzzle competition went over really well. There was different categories. Then that will be shown at 8:45 for 15 minutes. On Friday, North Cyprus Langford Council meeting. There's a new one. Got some new basketball on the 23rd. We have Nipwa Heritage Sites Tour on the same day at 7 o'clock. That's their airing. We got some church services on the Sunday. Okay, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any other calls, I declare this game closed. And that will wrap it up for tonight. And our winner on the Blackout Constellation was Rhonda Cutler of Nipawin, purchasing the winning card at Harris Pharmacy. So, recapping for tonight's winners. One game, one winner tonight. So on the Bonanza Constellation, it was Darlene Gillies purchasing the winning card at the station here. The Big X was won by Kathy Carter Squire, who purchased her winning card in Brandon at the Superstore Lottery kiosk. In the Blackout Constellation was won by Rhonda Cutler, purchasing the winning card at Harris Pharmacy. Congratulations to all our winners. Have a great evening and drive carefully. It's winter now. See you next Wednesday.